Hey, it's Erica. Welcome back to more Assassin's Creed Shadows. We are in Azuchi. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Hold up. Bushido. Did I read that wrong? No, I did. I read it right. My God. Bushido, or the way of the warrior, appeared in the second half of the 16th century to designate a warrior's ideal behavior. It refers to a set of values that emerged over several centuries which characterized the warrior class and was summarized in the expression way of the bow and horse. However, Bushido was never the subject of a treatise in the 16th century. The first studies glorified the idea of the ancient samurai date from the late 19th century after the samurai had disappeared. The work of Yamako Teshu, and especially that of Nitobe Inazo, who published in English Bushido Soul of Japan in 1900, are significant. The latter work achieved international success and is still regularly published today. Similarly, in the 16th and 17th centuries, the term Bushido is not firmly established. Terms like Budo, the way of arms, or Samurai no Michi, the way of the samurai, or even Otoko no Michi, the way of the boys, existed as well. Yet these are more or less synonyms. They refer to moral elements that prohibit betrayal, glorify honor, self-sacrifice, bravery in combat, and heroic conduct. All notions that are all recalled without ever being clearly defined. For example, defeat is dishonor, but can cunning or treachery be used to achieve victory? Are all means acceptable? Many aspects are left to interpretation. In the 17th century, with the restoration of peace and the transformation of warriors into administrators, the Tokugawa regime sought to pacify the samurai's customs, and Bushido partially fell into disuse in favor of Shido, the way of the scholar, and the way of the gentleman. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Did we get any new? I don't think we got new. Nah, we didn't get new. Okay. All right, we are here. Handful of different things to do. What are they on about? Can I go to my old spot? I wonder. I did not mean to just barrel run through that. Apologies, I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, anyways, started off the part strong with some light reading. Also finished it off. Anomaly, cool. Rogue memory trace, purge, corrupt ending. Those are always really fun to do. Fairly great. Ugh, girl, I'm all the way over here. What? Lady of Whispers, meet Lady Nene. I mean, that definitely seems to probably be, what we're gonna do next since we are here already. Gives a little bit more backstory for Yasuke, which would be lovely. Okay, how do I get that viewpoint? Let me go up top. I did beat Batman Arkham Asylum, so I can dive headfirst into this. I know not that much people I feel like care about this one, but it is what we got. And then, oh my God, I am destroying everything. He's wow. Oh, I don't think I can climb that. I need now Azuchi Castle was built in 1576 and 1579 by Oda Nobunaga, 190 meters above the eastern shore of Lake Biwa on Azuchi Hill, the castle's namesake. Nobunaga lived there from 1579 until his betrayal and death in 1582, and designed to be the most imposing of its time. Its design was impressive, combination of plain and mountain castles, including a 32-meter main donjon, the first structure of its kind in Japan. This tower stood above an enclosure with massive stone blocks. It was surrounded by the residences of Nobunaga vassals, who were arranged along the slopes in order of importance, with the highest ranking vassals living closest to the castle. Below, Nobunaga attracted merchants and craftspeople by decreeing the area as free markets, and a town of a few thousand people developed. With the enclosure where Nobunaga and his close circle lived, the partitions and sliding doors were decorated with paintings by the best artists of his time, notably Kanu Eitoku. The castle was located about 50 kilometers from the capital, in the heart of. The castle was located about 50 kilometers from the capital, in the heart of. Is that a typo? A strategic region facing Essen, that was agriculturally preposterous and well suited for trade. After Nobunaga's downfall, the castle was burned to the ground for unknown reasons, and by the end of the 20th century, only ruins remained. From 1989 forward, the surveys, archaeological excavations, and restorations have been carried out in an attempt to picture what this formidable fortress was like in its prime. Dope. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that art depiction. That's crazy. I mean, it already looks crazy from the looks of it. But I think I gotta switch to now. Is that in there? I think so. Hang on, we can do a little quickie switcheroo just so I can get the... Oh, that's the wrong one. Inventory. Please, no way. Gracias. Sometimes I record videos at the most perfect moments when I need distraction. If you don't know, I make sourdough bread, and in my starter, I'm gonna go feed it tonight. A gnat flew out of it. Kind of gross, so I dumped the whole thing. Good thing is I have 2 backups, so it's like I was very, very upset and I wanted to cry. Almost did. My tears were watery, and I was very mad. But I was like, you know what? I have some backups. I believe I can restore both of them if I need to, if need be. I have 2 different options to pull from. Oh, wait. Is this a castle? It doesn't have the castle icon. There we go.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden.
Oh, there's treasures. I'll take that too. And all my rations are full. Cool. Oh my god. Oh, and there's artwork over there too. Oh my god. Don't leave. Crap.
Haven't found anything yet.
Were you good, homie? Ooh, decorative item. Love that for me. It's on the other side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Girl, don't beat me, please. Well, I hate to get blood all over this. Oh, I finished watching all Black Mirror. Ow. I think it was a joke. Definitely, like, every other episode, like, made me cry. Always the ones about love, dude. They got me. Oh my god. Okay, now we need to run. Run.
Look into the escape.
Got him. Cool. Give me this. I need that for my
I
house.
should hang on to this.
Oh, it's a quest item. Okay, okay, okay. Says there's stuff everywhere. Oh, there's one below me. I got nervous. Let me go back down then if there's a nice treasure below me.
Hey, hello? Someone!
Don't be a snitch.
Someone! Be careful! Someone's here!
Where did that come from?
Look!
I'm running out of patience. You have much to answer for. Not quite.
No, he's gonna kill me. Oh, it's not gonna matter if they kill me.
Eluded me.
My favorite technique when I'm in a pickle is just dodge.
You and me, Shinobi.
Can't catch me.
They're up above.
Oh, whoa, wait, whoa, wait. Whoa, whoa, wait, that way. Oh, no rations. Sad.
Shinobi, touch carefully.
I can get on the way down. Man, this is high up and look at it. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's beautifully decorated. Well, yeah, it might have been possible to do it as Yasuke. This is a gorgeous area. I would say it's a pretty intimidating castle. You know, I love me a good dolphin dive, but we didn't finish looting. And I need rations. Can you just like drop down, girl? Oh god. Oh my god.
Go down. Research now.
I saw something.
No, you did it.
The Shinobi is here.
Snitch. All right. We got the castle though, right? We got the... We can go back for the treasures at maybe another time. It better have given me the viewpoint. I think it did. I was also worried though because my PS5, it is getting a little warmer. But it's and I don't have the air conditioner turned on yet in my place. But it's overheated a few times playing Fortnite. And I play Fortnite after I record my video, so I think maybe it's just like sometimes a strain of everything. Not really being a friend with it. Let's see, we're gonna start from here. I still have 0
Careful.
health, but
This place is on alert.
I can still do this. If I just get him. That's how you do that. Where is this treasure you speak of? Oh, it's below. Said it was above. Sis, I'll take that. Take that.
What? I know I...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got him. Cool. Can you fall all the way so I can loot? Oh! Ooh, that's great. That's a great one to have. So there's another one below me.
Anything out of place?
What am I supposed to do here? Oh my god.
The shinobi!
What just happened there?
Nothing!
That might be trouble. Can you confirm? No!
How do I get out of here? Oh my god.
Well,
He went down there somewhere.
I need aid! No!
I'm dipping. I'm dipping.
Get her!
Oh god, we need it. We need it.
I am not afraid.
Oh my god, now where do we go?
I don't see them.
Okay, alright. Beautiful. We love that. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, let's go back to Yasuke. I mean, it makes sense for Yasuke to talk to Lady Nene, right? I don't even know. Am I able to do that mission as Yaoi? I could, but for me, it just makes sense to do it as him, you know? I know, obviously, some stuff you can, like, pick and choose. Some stuff, it doesn't matter. Some stuff, it probably matters. So, I'll try to keep it balanced between them. But for stuff that I feel like makes sense for the one character to experience, I'm kind of stick with that one. So that is a castle, though, but it's not like a castle, you know what I mean? Okay, let's, track this. Go find her. Yasuke, get off. Also gotta find my sensei. Where's my sensei at? I thought he was here? Is it a scout thing I have to do? No? It's... Oh, you know what? He's over here. No, he's over... He's... somewhere. Jesus. Way over here. Man, what are you doing over there? What level is this? 22. Okay, so not quite there yet. Ooh, this one is... Oh, no, this is my sensei. Okay, cool. I'm gonna talk to Lady Nene, though, first. Pardon me. How do I get to her house? Let me do this. It helps me find out where to go. I thought all the Black Mirror episodes were great. Obviously, man, when they do the video games one, it trips me out. Ooh, the steep stairs. I remember you. Get down. Yasuke. Yasuke! Yasuke! Get down. But I think they were all good. Obviously, there was definitely more, like, text-based ones, and then there was the much more, like, leaning into the sci-fi and the horror bit. And then there was also, that's probably her house, right? The ones that were the more, again, like, love-based. Oh, no, over here. Okay. The love-based ones, they, like, got me to cry every single time. Oh. What?
Keep looking.
I need to find Lady Nene before these are catching dogs.
You must be anonymous. Does that mean take everybody out or what? Yo, they can heal? Take that again. Oh, homie wants to stop at me. Need to get a faster draw on that. I'm sorry, ma'am. Sorry I had to witness all that.
Are you hurt?
I don't think so. Thank you, Sir Yasuke.
These men were looking for Lord Hideyoshi and Lady Nene. Do you know if Lady Nene is safe?
Yes, she is nearby. I will take her to Sokenji Temple. Meet us there.
Alright,
Thank you. I
Sokenji
will.
Temple. I will probably still have to keep my videos around an hour because I did the last part I did for Batman. It was literally like 6 hours to export, and it was just about 2 hours.
I am not leaving.
If we don't move with the times, we'll be as dead as they are. The Akechi will return in force.
But where is there to go? Wakasa is the den of pirates and thieves.
Okasa. Huh. But yeah, because it just takes way too long to export.
Say what you will about Lord Nobunaga, but he was decisive. How quickly Iga fell. Now look at these Akechi pretenders outside the walls. They cannot even finish what they started.
Okay. Jesus.
I am close to Sokenji.
I did not
May I
expect
learn
this
what it
to
truly
happen.
means to take up the sword.
Oh, puppers. We haven't seen Yasuke pet a puppers. Does he not like the raid?
Visited the temple these days. What do you pray for? Silence of your heart.
Deliverance from the wars of the daimyo and the blood is spilled.
Did the venerable Eisai go through tribulations such as these in his time?
Interesting. There's a lot of like side dialogue happening here. I hear an eagle.
That is the place.
Don't forget to hydrate. Very important. Flashback again? Okay. Put my water down. I didn't know she was gonna be another. Well, I guess it makes sense, right? Like how pretty cherry blossom season.
Ah, Diogo. You have arrived.
Greetings, Lady Nene. I was sent to see you by Nobutsuna Sensei, though I am not sure why.
Indeed. Come with me, so that you may learn the fine art of calligraphy as it is done in this land.
That's the word I was thinking of the other
As
day.
you wish, my
Calligraphy.
lady.
I take it the training with Nobutsuna Sensei has been challenging.
I cannot touch him. He just beats me to the mat. He must think I am unfit to hold a sword. So he has sent me to wield the brush instead.
What did he say to you?
I was reacting, not responding. Like a man lashing out at his own shadow, unsure of whom he is.
And are you? Since the days of the Heian emperors, the sons and daughters of great nobility have received instruction in calligraphy. Diogo, you must know that you are sent here not for chastisement, but for contemplation. There are tenets that Nobutsuna-sensei cleaves to. Virtues that dictate what it means for one to walk the way of the warrior. To take up the sword. The sword and the brush are but expressions of the self. And the self may yet be molded by the sharpening of either. Let
a
us
little more.
begin.
Oh, it's like we kind of got the full arc of him becoming a samurai in the last flashback, and now it's sort of just like a little bit more kind of like deeper, like a middle section of that, of him sort of becoming Yasuke.
Observe how the stroke is placed. The line does not seek to overpower the space. It prays within it, shows its fluidity and depth because of it. That is how the character gains form and balance. And balance is everything.
As in the martial arts.
Yes. And beyond them, the balance of one's stroke comes from the knowing of one's place.
What is my place in all of this?
Take up the brush, right from the heart, and you shall see. Benevolence.
Does he hold it like a pencil? I'm trying to figure out.
Righteousness. Courtesy. Wisdom.
This is how I hold a pencil. He kind of does. It's my eyeliner. But this is like, it's
Keep
shaped like a
fighting.
pencil, so.
Even when afraid.
I know that was a moment. Sorry, I distracted slightly from
These
it.
virtues. This is the way of the warrior then. This is what Nobutsuna-sensei would have me become.
Diogo, it is who you already are.
Okay,
The Oda
preach.
clan asks no more of you than what it has seen in you from the start. Do you understand?
Why am I so sweaty? Alright, so she kind of like helped me discover what was already inside my soul that we've all been seeing, you know? We love that. He kind of found his pathway, so we see their connection.
Study in those days.
Lady Nene, it is good you are safe.
I hoped you would come, samurai.
You must know about Lord Nobunaga.
Yes, I was sorry to hear of our lord's death.
Those behind his betrayal will pay dearly. Mitsuhide must die.
Yes, but he did not act alone.
You know of the Shimbakufu?
In a room of gossiping men, there is much an overlooked woman can learn.
The same was true for a slave among Christians.
You have overcome much, Yasuke. But your lord is dead, and your enemies are many.
I too am not alone. I have allies, those loyal to the Oda clan and others.
Indeed. My spies tell me you travel with a young Igan woman
Oh?
named Naoe. Do you trust her?
I must. You told me to have courage, Lady Nene. I cling to that.
Then count me as one more ally. But the Shimbakufu will come for us, and I fear my husband will be their next target.
Where can I find Lord Hideyoshi?
He gathers allies
Lord
at Kennedy
Hideyoshi?
Castle.
I will go to you.
Dave Toyotomi Hideyoshi?
One more thing. I have a contact named Aoi in Otsu. She reports that our enemies are active there as well. I will tell her to expect you and this Naoe.
Why'd she say it
Thank
like
you,
that?
Lady
She
Nene.
jelly?
We will find your contact in Otsu. Please, keep yourself safe.
Until we meet again. Have courage, Yasuke.
I'm looking at my lips in camera and I don't like how they look. Don't mind me fixing my makeup on camera. So, I didn't know she was Hideyoshi's wife. Level up, hello. I mean, I remember her being someone's wife, but I didn't remember who exactly. Alright, so that's very interesting, I feel like. I just felt like I had to define my lips a little more. I used too light of a lip pencil underneath. Okay, so we have her on her side. She has contacts, she has spies. Kind of like as I feel like a woman would back in the day. Like that's their sort of power. A little more under the radar. Yeah, I'm gonna fight the people that be scared at looking at me. Like this is so rude. I hate this. Okay. So we have what's over here? Her husband? Yasuke must continue his samurai education and serve Lord Nobunaga as he prepares for battle. Reach Oda's keep. Lords of Azuchi. Is that still... That's a new one. Okay, that's probably got to do a little bit more with backstory, right? The Shinbaku. Ah. Huh. Okay, so it's going to be for this guy. The Naginata. Still questionable? Oh, what is this? Rumors of an impending attack on Hashiba Hideyoshi's allies have brought Naoe and Yasuke to Harima. Meet the Renga Master. So I thought it was... Okay, no, there is still 3 that aren't highlighted. So, but the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Jesus. Are all available for takeout? That sounds crazy the way I said it. I guess since we're here, let me kind of keep continuing this stuff. Because then the other thing is like, then if I go off and I do another mission, I gotta come back here. Yes, I can fast travel. But if I can kind of get it all out of the way, I'd feel good, you know? That way I don't have to keep bouncing back and forth between like all these areas. I'd rather kind of have everything done kind of at once. It makes sense, right? Okay, I got 2 mastery points. We did crazy upgrades earlier. We still don't have that one. Let me see the bow. Can I get like faster draw speed on that? Like for real. I'm dying. What is this? 10 seconds. Oh man, I need like faster. I need a... Yasuke, we gotta stop destroying everything we run into. What's happening here? Alright, but I'm just gonna kind of continue with this little kind of bit of like Yasuke backstory. Again, just because we've kind of been on it for a minute, and then also, like, I feel like I could go ahead and do like another mission. But for now, I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here. And I think I'm going to... not explore as much, because, like, I don't, like,
I still have allies at the Tenchu.
That is Lord Nobunaga's
samurai. Just because, like, I don't know if it's... I don't think it adds too much value to the video, and then also, like, while I'm a completionist girly, I don't know if I'm going to complete everything on this game on camera, because there's some games where I'm like, oh, I'm going to complete everything I can on camera. That was me, Horizon. That was me, Horizon, yeah. That was, like, the last one. That was the last open world game I remember playing where I completed everything on camera. The DLC as well. DLC? Did I finish? I don't even remember if I finished those. This just seems like there's so much in there.
Pass right through.
Something feels wrong.
Oh.
Did the glory of Azuchi die with Lord Nobunaga?
Lord Nagahide may be a patient man, but it does not mean you can test his limits.
All right, maybe we should have came through here as. Who knew? I didn't have to come up here as Naue. Especially if there's a ceiling hole. I believe he can climb through that.
Azuchi is not the same with Lord Nobunaga gone.
Yasuke, it is an honor to have you back at Azuchi.
Niwa.
Lord Nagahide, it has been too long.
The children here will be beside themselves. They still play Yasuke and the Samurai. It is their favorite game.
I love that.
I hope I still win.
You overcome hundreds daily, I assure you. But you have not come this far to talk about the children.
I must find what is left of Lord Nobunaga's trusted allies, like Lord Ieyasu. Oh, I thought perhaps Mori Ranmaru had come back to Azuchi after Honoji.
It starts raining, dude.
Yes.
What a
he
rain
is
cue.
here. I will take you to him.
He don't seem happy about that, though. Oh, wow, the torn clan flag. Plus, I feel like this also is kind of building up to, like, the allies and kind of, like, the main narrative who we have on our side type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I feel like the game is just beginning now. Like, that's so crazy that everything we did for, like, 17 hours was,
I present the samurai,
the intro,
Yasuke.
kind of.
Of course, Yasuke. It is my honor to escort you to Lord Nobunaga.
The honor is mine.
The way he had to
Mori
look up at
Ranmaru.
me.
We will need to go up.
Well, relatively, Japanese people aren't known to be tall, you know? Even when I was in Korea, I'm 5'4". Obviously with shoes, 5'5", 5'6". On a good day,
Please follow me.
I could go to a concert, be in the pit, standing,
Heat going, but not too
see
much.
the entire stage.
You know
Like,
how Lord Nobunaga likes his bathwater.
A bathtub in the Tenshu, of all places. Why not his own private residence?
Up here.
Whatever others do, our Lord does otherwise.
size difference is crazy.
We obey.
Oh, what a day.
Yeah, I was considered, like, on the taller side, too. I didn't feel tall and, like, overbearing,
Not the
but
elegant perfection.
I might have destroyed that.
Sake, brewed from the invigorating waters.
Oh, I didn't steal that
Lord
one.
Nobunaga spends time contemplating these paintings when he needs inspiration.
Oh, these artifacts. This collection is so vast. So many treasures.
This teppo almost took Lord Nobunaga's life. He decorated it to remind himself of the fleeting nature of existence.
Alright, I'm getting the full museum tour.
The mighty Oda clan Wakizashi, used to take many heads. Enter the room when you are ready, Yasuke. Lord Nobunaga awaits.
You didn't tell me he was bathing.
My newest samurai. Welcome to
I didn't know he was taking a bath. You gotta kind of warn somebody.
Rise, Yasuke. Tell me, why choose that name?
A child told me of a Yasuke remembered for his courage and integrity. The name is a reminder that I must live a life worthy of such remembrance.
A name that embodies your commitment to your life in this land. I like it. They say, Yasuke, that I am a generous man. I am not. They say it because I reward valor and loyalty over birthright and clan ties. That is why you are here.
Thank you, my lord.
That was such an interesting thing to say as he gets up out of the bath.
You also have something else my vassals and allies lack. Although you are not one of them, You know the ways of these Jesuits intimately.
True. I have spent more time among them than I would have chosen.
You implied your former master, Valegnano, is cruel. But beyond that cruelty, there is strength enough to command the loyalty of his people.
My belief
Oh, we're
is that
gonna
he
abuse.
has succeeded where his predecessor failed. He did manage to get an audience with you, my lord.
Still, you hated Valegnano, that much I could see. But why? Who are these people, really? Speak openly. Do they serve themselves? Or their god?
Do I get a pick? All right. Don't let me pick this question. They're greedy. They are zealots. Zealots would definitely be the one where it's kind of like they follow their god. I feel like a little bit more. The Jesuits are greedy, kind of like they're following themselves. And if we know any history, you know, if you kind of know people. Well, I'm not saying all Jesuits are, but for sure, maybe during this time, they might have been very much well known for them. Was it necessary to spread Christianity that way?
People are the same everywhere, capable of both good and evil. But there is a uniquely dangerous element to these men. They believe all the fields of this world are their own.
That's what I'm talking about.
They reap a bloody harvest as they expand their reach.
He's seen it.
You are right, Yasuke. I see it in them. We all want to expand. We all want control. But my purpose is not plunder. My armies bring war, yes, but it is so that peace may follow. There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke. This is just the beginning.
All right, then. I told him like I see it. He's like, I think it's... It reminded me, that dialogue there, of like moments where like my bosses ask me for suggestions and I'm like, aren't you the ones who's supposed to know? You literally, it's your job to facilitate this. Why are you asking me how it should be done or what we should do? I'm like, and why do you go with it? Like, yes, I'm qualified because I'm literally doing it and I see the flaws, but like, why are you asking me?
Ieyasu, let us see how my newest
Oh, we're kind of running through all the
handles a
homies.
teppo.
The Portuguese call it an arquebus.
Yes, and we learned from them.
Arquebus?
See the smooth barrel and handcrafted trigger. Made by
Okay.
craftsmen in Nagahama.
An impressive copy.
More than a copy. We have improved it. With 1,000 such weapons at Nagashino, my Ashigaru broke the Takeda cavalry charge. A great victory that also left me empty. Enemies or not, those noble warriors were cut down like harvest wheat. Volley after volley, as the men and horses screamed in the rain.
But he carries a temple. Your temple is a bit much one of my options. But like a lot of the thing about being kind of like a samurai is preserving the tradition in that way. But a lot of them use temple at this time as well. And if it's kind of like a uniquely kind of Japanese made firearm, you know, I can definitely see, because that's the thing though. That's the thing. If you don't kind of meet the enemies where they're at, they will take over with you, especially with something as powerful as firearms. You know what I mean? You can just look at like the evolution of war at that point. You must sort of like adapt to survive, you know?
We must take every advantage to achieve your vision for this land.
Wise words. The future is certain. My victory will be wrought with black powder and gun smoke.
Take a
He
shot.
kind of did
Yasuke.
do that. Oops.
Show us what kind of marksman you are.
I haven't shot a gun in this game before.
It kicks like a warhorse. Steady yourself, Yasuke. Well done, samurai.
That was fast. Why am I so fast with the trigger on that? Okay, here we go now. Alright, he reloads pretty fast. I didn't know how fast the reload was going to be.
Well done, samurai.
When you have to put the black powder in and, you know, kind of like press it down. How am I to know?
What is wrong with him?
It's an ambush! Protect Lord Nobunaga! It's an attack!
What?
Protect Lord Nobunaga!
Where's he going? Homie! Straight into the fight! Oh, that's my bad. Headshot. Who are the baddies? Can you lock on, please? Do I have? I do have my sword. Cool. Look how fast you can take. Yeah, I mean, compared to a sword, look how fast they get taken out.
Who were those shinobi?
No trace of which clan these may have come from, my lord. How could this happen in the very heart of Azuchi?
Ieyasu, summon my generals.
Yes, my lord.
Is this why he went after Iga? That makes sense, right?
Shinobi within our walls.
Oh, we gonna learn.
Son of Hideyoshi. While we drink and debate, he is securing our lord's victory, Mitsuhide. How dare you!
I mean, we know Mitsuhide is a snake.
My lord, we have serious affairs to address.
We do.
But can we talk matters of strategy and war before this foreigner?
He's
Yasuke
acting like
is
this
a loyal
again.
samurai of the Oda clan, and an invaluable advisor.
He was a little like that with Naoi too.
He has an outsider's perspective. We may benefit from his insights. I will hear no more about it.
Someone's salty. You know, when they hate, they're just jealous. When they hate, they're just jealous.
Is that Beisho Nagaharu?
A traitor who has been a thorn in my side for years.
We starved them out. In exchange for his followers' lives, he gave up his own. Harima is yours, Lord Nobunaga.
Well done, Hideyoshi. Well done.
Oh, that's
That is
Hideyoshi.
Strategy, Mitsuhide. You should be more strategic, like Hideyoshi. And humble, too, like Yasuke.
He straight up called him out in front of everybody.
Lie defeated. And now Nagaharu's head is mine. This land will soon be unified by my vision. What clans remain cannot stand against us. They will join us, or die.
There is still the Iga problem.
No. They suffered heavy losses against my army. We showed them the power of the Oda clan.
They pushed us back and defeated your army. They used their victory over the Oda clan to rally support.
I would have let those hill peasants alone if my idiot son had not felt the need to prove himself.
We're getting like all the backstory now.
Now the task is half done, and the problem is worse than if you had done nothing at all.
Our spies say the assassins who attacked us may have been Iga.
I fear no assassins.
Our spies also say they rally behind a leader with a mysterious blade on his wrist.
We should attack now before they can prepare. Full frontal assault.
Attack now, yes. But maneuver cleverly, so we approach where they do not expect.
No. We should show patience to better understand our enemy's movements.
Even now, the Egans will remain weakened. I think...
You have thought enough.
Damn. That's much more... Paints
What
the
is
picture
your
much more
counsel
clear.
on this Iga problem?
It's kind of like giving me any three ideas, like who I think is more logical. Attack Iga now, that's like Mitsuhide, right? Outmaneuver that, that's not... No, that was... Well, he wants to attack Iga. Outmaneuver them is like Mitsuhide. And then hold back and study them is Ieyasu. I'm curious though, but this definitely scene gives a lot more context to just like why he's sort of why he went into Iga, you know what I mean? A lot more of just like the dynamic with him and his sons, who's kind of like failing, but he's trying to like, he has to stand on business though, right? Like in front of his father and the other daimyo? Are they daimyos? Or are they just the lords, are they lords? I don't know, because it's Lord Mitsu, it's Akechi Mitsuhide. Well, I don't know exactly what they would technically be considered at this time. But then you also kind of get the dynamic between like everybody and how this kind of went on behind the scenes during the time. I think it's very, very interesting. You know what I mean? It's such like a and larger reason to like, I don't know if he necessarily had the questions why he invaded Iga, and he was kind of seen as like this unifier of Japan, but you kind of seen like the darker side of it because it's just like great unifier. Oh, it's peaceful, peace treaty, everything. Nah. Look at how he didn't necessarily do it in a very cut and dry type of way. So I'm just history just popping off on my head. But I feel like studying them would also be very strategic as well. Outmaneuver them. That's something what Mitsuhide did. I don't necessarily want to be an instigator, though. You know what I mean? I feel like that's really Yasuke. But I want to say with Mitsuhide. He's not a homie, you know?
Lord Ieyasu is wise to practice patience. Let us try to understand our enemy's moves before we act.
Patience. We already know their intent. If we wait...
Quiet. And you kind of see why he rebelled a little bit.
While I consider our options, we drink to Hideyoshi and his victory.
See, and he's kind of considering his options there, so it's like whatever he picked didn't really matter. But you also see kind of like the push against that Nobunaga.
We ride for Iga tomorrow at dawn.
Against...
It is war, then.
We will send lookouts ahead to scout the enemy. The patient approach, as you advised.
I did not expect you to heed my words.
Your words have the power to move armies, Yasuke.
I see.
Pack your things and get some rest. Tomorrow, we go to war.
We're very close advisor to him. Very, very close. Oh, that's where I got the drip. Sensei! Oh, lady. Lady Nene.
Farewell, Yasuke. Here. Courage for the battles to come.
That's very
Who
sweet.
Keep this close. My thanks, Lady Nene.
It's because she has a crush on me. I feel a little bit. But now we have like all the context for what was happening at the beginning of the game, which I think is really great. And if you are interested in more of the history, you're able to kind of get it.
Keep yourself safe.
Oh, Lady Oichi. Oh, was she the one I was flirting with? I forgot who I was flirting with.
You to have something.
That's where I got my ride?
I can't... Many thanks, Lady Oichi.
I was flirting with Oichi, wasn't I? And now Lady Nene, my bad. My bad. Too many women in his life. I can't keep track. Look at me. I am samurai'd up and ready. I got my sensei's blessing. That's truly all I needed in life. Yo, was it really? Oh.
Samurai?
Oh, Luis? Okay. Was it really that big? His helmet?
Yasuke,
That'll throw you off balance?
we
It's
must
gotta be heavy.
punish the peasants of Iga and remind them of their place in these lands.
I am ready, my lord.
Good. Show me that same fire as you ride the enemy down.
They're not the enemy, though. They're people. Yo, when I'm in the middle, that's crazy. How much more cutscene is there? Because we're not done with finding out who our allies are. But it's really cool to kind of like, I don't know, being kind of like, I would say I'm like a history buff, but again, I've taken interest into East Asian history, so when I was in college.
I thought he had made it out of Honnoji.
He did. Once he had seen the others to safety, he returned. The temple was already gone. He sat down on the steps and performed seppuku.
I knew it, his face.
He tore him in half to leave. He would not have if Lord Nobunaga had not commanded him.
Akechi Mitsuhide has much to answer for.
He will be made to answer.
What will you do now?
Lord Ieyasu remains loyal.
Last I heard, he had gone to Yamashiro.
Then I will go to Yamashiro and convince him to join me. And you?
There has been some trouble recently at my home in Wakasa. I will go and see what can be done.
Some troubles are worse than others. Be careful, my friend.
See, and what I've done to myself is I've overwhelmed myself with giving me now too many objectives to do at once. Instead of kind of like, I'm doing the ones that are breaking off into many other ones instead of sticking to the ones that will just like break off. But I really love that from like a history perspective, kind of maybe seeing like an insight into that. Again, these games are fictional, but they follow history. The franchise has always taken their own liberties with history, which is cool, which suits the gameplay, which suits the narrative, which suits the story. You know what I mean? But also have stayed also very true to history and a lot of historical elements. So it's a sort of thing. You shouldn't take video games as fact anyways. Even the ones that are very much historical like this, because we're still playing a video game. But I kind of really enjoyed that. Again, when I went to my study abroad in South Korea, I took East Asian history classes, so kind of seeing an insight into that. And it was Korea, China, and Japan history. So getting a little kind of like insight into society, how like with Lady Nene, how the women were kind of moving around and like still playing within like the political game. The Game of Thrones and like how they were kind of like doing it, but also seeing like what was happening, what these other bigger moves were kind of being made between the different lords, if you would, the daimyo. But because they said daimyo lords. But yeah, it was so cool. I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. Ever since we did that main mission where Nobunaga died, I feel like the game has just like gone up so much with like the levels and like the story detail and everything like that. Like I'm much more invested in it, personally speaking. But yeah, but if you did enjoy this part, don't forget to do the YouTube things, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help out a small channel like mine tremendously. Wow, look at that view. When you do decide to show any on support, and I really appreciate any on support you do decide to share with my channel. So thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye.